Hello and welcome to this Islandora tutorial on XACML policies. In Islandora, there are many different ways to block access to a digital object. One way is to use embargoes, as we've shown in other videos. Another method uses XACML policies. XACML, or XACML, stands for Extensible Access Control Markup Language. XACML policies offer certain advantages over embargoes for controlling access to objects in your Islandora repository. The biggest advantage of using XACML policies over embargoes is traversal. This means that you can set a single access policy at the collection level and have it apply to all children and subcollections of that parent collection. And this is currently not possible with Islandora embargoes. Another important advantage of XACML is that it allows you more granular control over digital objects' rights for the users of your site. For example, individual objects or whole collections could be made invisible to certain administrators, but not to others. In another use case, student assistants with editing privileges might only be given access to the collection on which they were working. For example, if I was creating a new digital collection here, but wasn't ready to share it with anyone else, I could make it visible only to my specific Islandora user. To access XACML policies, we navigate to the collection or object we wish to manage, click on it, and go to Manage. On the next screen, we go to Object Policy, and this is the Islandora XACML editor. You begin to see that these policies give you many more options in access control. You can restrict the management of a digital object, the viewing of a digital object. We can also block certain DSIDs, which are data stream IDs, block certain data streams, or MIME types. MIMEs are internet media types that can be accessed or uploaded. So to make this object visible only to the errand user, we would set the parameters as such. This will be an object viewing. We're going to select only the errand user. The last configuration is the traversal. Do we want this policy to affect only new children of this object, all children of this collection and collections within this collection, that would be existing and new objects, or simply all immediate children of the collection? That's considered a shallow traversal. I'm going to do a deep traversal. Before setting these permissions, note that there is no date component for XACML policies. Therefore, these policies cannot be set to expire on a certain date. They must be manually removed. After setting these permissions, if we view this collection as an anonymous, unauthenticated user, you see that access is restricted. Another use case for XACML policies is if we want to allow users to view an object but prevent downloads of that item. That can be done by restricting one or more of the object's data streams. We do that in much the same way as before. We navigate to the object after being logged in. We click on Manage and go to Object Policy. This time we're going to check the box for restrictions on DSIDs. We're going to choose the level of exclusion. I still want administrators to have access to downloading this item, so I'll choose the administrator role. In the data stream ID field, we'll choose the object data stream. It has predictive typing. The object data stream is the object itself, in this case, an image, a TIFF image. If there was also a PDF or other smaller file size version of that object that was available for download, we would want to block those data streams as well. A list of available data streams can be found simply by entering an asterisk. Before setting these permissions, also note that there is No IP range component for XACML policies. Access will be restricted regardless of network location. After setting these permissions, if we view this object as the admin that I'm logged in under, we are presented with an object download link, downloading the original. However, if we view as an anonymous unauthenticated user, you see that the object download link has been removed. This has been XACML Policies. Thanks for watching and have a good day.